This program's had so much success over the last many years. This place is packed for a Big 12 conference matchup. The Baylor Bears on the road to take on the overmatched Colorado team, maybe, but Houston was awesome.
Yeah, 102 points.
So here we go from the Fertitta Center, and the Baylor Bears will. Then he threw it away. Uzan, one of those seniors, a little too strong on the three, and Tunde Yesufu, definitely an NBA prospect. Yesufu back to Carr, contested three is good.
And he has had a phenomenal.
That one no good. Williams with the defensive rebound.
And Baylor will definitely push the ball whenever they can.
You and I were talking to Isaac Williams, who just chucks it into the top team in this league, led for a lot of that game. Flemings down the lane. Flemings scores with a foul. Free throw rattles out. Williams did commit that personal. Even off the free throw miss, Baylor pushing tempo, and a good pass from Powell to Williams, cutting to the basket from Flemings, stolen by Carr. Off and running again. Good defense by Sharp to cut off Agbin, force a tough shot, but it went. So many games wearing that uniform, played so many times on this court. All-time leader in three-pointers made in the history of Houston basketball. I'm happy to pass that one along to you, Agbin. And that one goes down. And Baylor red hot on offense to start this. In for the first time, hands it back to Sharp. Trying to find some room along the baseline. Uzan had it knocked out of bounds. That's off of Baylor. It isn't always easy with the emotion and everything else going on around senior day to get ready to play.
Well, your routine is different. Look at this guy. This guy can score.
Yeah, yes. Offensive rebound, got his own miss. Sharp tried to feed Tugler. Chris Sanak, along with Flemings, one of those really talented freshmen, and he gets.
And there he is.
That's a challenge for Sanak. And you saw the shot fake get Sanak in the air. Yesufu was fouled on the three. Sanak got him.
So now getting to Missouri to play for Dennis Case, broke his record. Well over 3,000 high school points in the NBA.
Remember all that sentimentality, the tears we showed from pregame?
Hey, listen, you compartmentalize.
They got that one to go. I give Yesufu some credit.
Just tip it out to midcourt.
Uzan cut off. Now goes by Ratai. Flips it up off the glass.
Well, that's Uzan recognizing he has to.
Carr, long distance three. Good.
I'm going to tell you,
Yesufu off the foot of Tugler. Flemings, 2-on-2. He got fouled.
Every day they get yelled at, and then Kelvin Sampson has so much confidence in him, he lets them play their game.
First one good for Flemings. I think you're going to be in Provo
I'll be
for
out
that
there,
one.
yeah. John Shambi and I. That'll be the final game of the Big 12 regular season.
Williams back in. Dan Skillings, shot fake, trying to drive. That was good defense by Uzan. Offensive rebound, no. Push off. Yep. Good. Out of the timeout. Baylor rebound. Bears gotten a little sloppy with the ball the last few possessions. Williams got fouled by Sharp.
That does not hurt.
As a point guard.
Good shot fake.
Skillings drives. Missed everything. Out of bounds, I think. Tugler against Powell. Tugler, that's the third one near the rim. And this one didn't even hit the rim. Uzan realized it. He came up short. Man, that's happened a bunch of times.
Last few games, he's averaging 6 points, 4 rebounds. And he's got to be more productive for this team to really have a chance to go deep.
Sharp three. Good. Not ready for that one. Williams quickly down the court. Uzan did well to cut him off. Agbin three. Good. Not this time. Uzan 3-on-2. Flemings finds McCarty. Three. Got it. Earning more minutes as the season goes on. Carr elevates. Three again.
Man.
Wow. Max Miller. No. Loose ball. There's McCarty. Good pass to Uzan. Misses another one. Milos Uzan off the mark here in the.
Okay.
Flemings to the trailer. Sharp. Sharp drives all the way to the bucket.
Now, I got to tell you, there was some wrestling inside. Throwing the flag on that one.
Yesufu, three. No. offensive rebound. Michael Ratai somehow came away with it.
Nicely done. Michael, who started.
And then Sacco comes away with the ball, threw it away. Yesufu kind of loose with the dribble, and he scored somehow anyway.
How about that?
Man, Uzan got just decked. Got up. Tugler dunks it down. 3, high arcing, not this time. Flemings off and running. Little step through with Carr, committing the foul. Williams wide open 3. Good.
I'll tell you, that young man has really improved his shooting. In a decade or more in Europe, he's done a great job with that young man.
Wow, sharp
like a push
right
off
by Carr. Tugler.
All right.
The follow.
So right now, JoJo Tugler's had turned it over this much.
It's the one flaw for Baylor in this first half. They've been sloppy with the ball. Flemings attacks.
Juwan Roberts was just an unbelievable down low post scorer. Nice play. Good shot.
Yeah, he got an open look, just didn't. Uzan, who's had such a tough half shooting the ball. Open again, 3. Good this time.
What did I tell you? In the Big 12.
Skillings back to Yesufu. Hesitated and made the 3 anyway.
I think when he was looking into the hip, as that defender's in the air. There's the miss.
Front end miss. Just elevates. Too strong. Tap up. Sanak saves it.
Yeah, but it was JoJo Tugler who kept it alive.
Flemings!
No relation. He's a better athlete than you are.
Yeah. Carr had it stripped away, and then Skillings didn't get the shot off. Flemings got poked in the eye, it looked like. He drives and draws another foul.
I'm going to tell you something.
Loss at Kansas. They had some days off.
And what was he playing too much like?
He made them both. Tie game. Now Baylor does have time here. 2.2 on the clock. They could give another one if they want.
You got to get a catch and shoot here then. Catch it and shoot it.
Yesufu does shoot it. And
now the key for Baylor is don't turn it over. Don't get yourself in traffic.
Axim hits a 3.
That's a good start. Nice
out there for Houston. So just the normal starters are on the court. Tugler, Sanak. A lot of time Kelvin Sampson had just Tugler as a big fan of the first half. Caden Powell makes the first free throw. If you're just clicking over, start of the second half. Right now is not playing like a 5-on-11 team.
Well, all you got to do is ask Tommy Lloyd, because last Tuesday night, Chase McCarty can be that, as we talked about, that undersized 4-man.
I mean, Houston's not
a lot of teams in this league that play this kind of offense, and all 4 of those guards, Dave, we've seen, they can score.
Sanak 3, left side, way too strong. Tugler tried to get it, couldn't get it, and now Baylor may have numbers. Carr fouled by Sharp. Carr, who was great at the line in a close.
Years, played at Southern Illinois University. From an athletic family, one sister played it.
You're definitely going to try.
Nah, I don't like the shot.
Sanak, much better job, but Baylor came away with the ball. Yesufu, did he travel? Yeah. Yeah, it really does. Tugler, one-on-one against Powell. Tugler elevates that little baby hook shot. He's made a couple of those.
Well, this is what he needs to do.
Houston had an advantage. Extra passing. Sharp 3. Good! And a foul!
Sanak, a professional rebounder.
Ratai almost lost it out of bounds. Lead is back down to 1. Can push just about every time.
Yep, sure are. And they should. You don't want to play against a set defense.
Yeah. Carr got fouled on the floor by Tugler.
Well, coming into this game, and their style has given Houston a little bit of trouble.
Ratai almost had it taken away. Finds Yesufu, though, for the layup.
Yeah, great.
By Tugler. 4-on-4. Those two guys trailing the play. Sharp 3. Good!
There's one more that I know he wishes he had back, and that was that final play of the NCAA title game.
Yep. Powell tried to dunk it home. It was blocked.
Lost the ball on the way up.
10 to shoot.
Oh, there's that post-up we talked about.
Same play.
Yes. And that's a play they use.
He's done it tonight against a big, tough team. Sharp way outside. Off the front rim, ricocheted out of bounds, and it'll be for the weekend. But
post up.
Playing well again. Skillings posting up. They are hunting those mismatches. Skillings didn't finish, but they tie up to do it. Here comes Sharp.
He would have been better off throwing it to midcourt.
Sharp drives, lost it. Yeah, just lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, Emmanuel was last 2 TD timeouts, because then anything can happen.
Agbin, that's a tough shot. No. Skillings, one dribble,
wow.
Up and under.
Great.
It's been a 3-minute drought for the Cougars. Shot clock winding down. Tugler just holding the ball. Flemings goes all the way. Got the shot. First time in a long time. Late shot clock situation again. Uzan down the lane. Uzan, yes.
He's really good at getting into that lane and those off.
Double team came. Williams got through it and found Powell, who just couldn't get a shot off with the right hand, so he spun back and went with the left hand.
And that those 2 defenders and threw a great one-hand left-hand pass.
Kingston Flemings was so good in the first half. That is his first basket.
His ability to get to the lane, he has to be the catalyst offensively. Oh, got a mismatch.
Yeah, Sharp got knocked down or fell down. Yesufu gets a layup to go. 10 minutes to go.
Baylor has controlled the tempo despite 14 turnovers, shooting 46% from the field. And this young guy in the mid-range is murdered.
He is. Now he went down and he's hurt. Flemings is hurt. On the ground, the follow dunk by Powell. Kingston Flemings. And the fans wanted a foul call. He just slipped.
Yeah.
Tugler, Skillings went flying, so Tugler just laid it in.
Gotta shoot it.
Agbim elevates. No. Powell got the offensive rebound. Carr back to Powell to dunk it home. Meanwhile, Houston, Flemings. A little injury scare a moment ago. Seems to be fine. Sanak baseline hits the jumper. Trying to avoid. They've won
one of them.
Stole it away. 2-on-1. Sharp. Step back 3. Good! Party just in. Tugler hit the deck. He gets up. Man, bodies flying everywhere. McCarty baseline. Good for the foul. Got the free throw.
Well, Dave, we talked about those.
Yesufu loose with the ball. Turnover. Flemings all the way. Good.
For ball handling.
Agbim 3. Yeah, he's had some good looks. Tap back. Williams will shoot the 3. Way short. And it Karam. Uzan gets it back from Tugler. Plenty of time on the shot clock, but Uzan will shoot the 3 and make the 3.
And or more.
In 2 minutes. Carr got thrown down. They didn't blow the whistle. They do here at Yesufu. Score. First career double-double for Yesufu, and now he's got 20. Flemings, 3. Good! Cameron Carr's been pretty quiet in the second half. Yesufu misses. Uzan challenged by Skillings and got that one to drop off the iron. Indeed he has. He told us today this was his 37th senior night. Tugler with the left hand. And that
A-Cup went berserk tonight. You're going to be putting Braden Burries in that top 10 very soon, a young man from Arizona. Those turnovers are going to be murder when they watch him on tape.
Uzan missed the 3.
Tip out.
Williams hustling.
Good hustle.
And then what?
I think with senior night protocols, you take them out one at a time.
Get one final big ovation here. Sanak, he got fouled. Missed the first. One more reminder. And the ESPN app. 2 of those seniors, we saw a shot of them. Auburn, Alabama, Texas Tech, BYU.
By the way, our team that's going to rebuild quickly. They've got a good freshman coming in. Monty Williams' son, Elijah Williams, is terrific. I really think Isaac Williams, especially under the tutelage of Tweedy Carter to become a really good, solid player. When you look at Butler and Mitchell and Teague and Flagler, as anybody.
Powell from Carr. Agbin went cold in the second half after making.
At midcourt, Baylor will be proud of the effort. Cougs roll on.
42 consecutive wins, easy by any stretch, and yet the Cougars turned up the defensive pressure, generated those turnovers, and got themselves another conference win. Kansas City, Houston's going to be in Stillwater over the weekend. For Fran Fraschilla and our whole crew, so long from Houston. Final score, Cougars beat Baylor.